So understanding is in healing the karmic overlay, right? Universal healing conscious. And so it says seek understanding. So whenever we have a situation come up and we don't get it, we don't understand it, it keeps replaying out until we can understand it. So that's why it says seek understanding, the knowing. The knowing is part of half the battle. Once we understand it, then we can transform it, because we can't transform something that we don't know. Not something we don't understand. So why can we, or how can we? We can't, right? It's the knowing. And it's all for the purpose. And I channeled this in the other day. Um, and it was saying about how the reason that happens is so we have the understanding of source. Everything is a recurrence of itself until you know the truth, right? Until you know the truth, which is source, which is to be able to see it in source's eyes, which is through love, right? Which is the true knowing and the understanding, right? And so it's not really about, who did what to who and why I did it and blah blah blah, because they did this and because I'm going to do this and because I'm blaming them and they're blaming me. It's not about that. It's for us to see everything is for the purpose of seeing it from source's eyes, which is love. See everything in the eyes of love and kindness, right? And its purpose, why we have these certain situations. And so it brings it to us through those eyes and lenses, through the recurrence of something that isn't in alignment with it, right? Because our purpose is to be in alignment with love, right? Our genuine true selves, right? That's why we come in to be this, to have the understanding, to know it, to understand it. Does that make sense? And so it says, if one does not know, then one does not know what one does not know. You can't, right? And you can't do anything about it until you do. And so it's a recurrent in all situations until we can, right? And that's the triggers of moon, our therapies. When we can dive deep into the knowing, which is the root cause, then we can transform it, which is why these processes are very helpful and get to it very fastly. And we don't have to wait for the universes to bring us from month to month. And based on the consciousness of the universe, the time span between each one, because say you're having a baby, 9 months, right? Say you're wanting to buy a house, but you don't have a job, right? You got to get a job, you got to save up, you got to have good credit, and then you can get a house. Time spans are different based on the situation, right? Same with healing. That makes sense. That's the manifestation time frame, right? The time span, and the time span before recurrent, right? Because one has to happen in order for the other to happen. And by the time we get to understanding and knowing, it can be like eons from here. Um, so understand that is okay, that you don't understand, but we want to seek understanding. Therefore, it is important to come to an understanding how it got this way.